Wakane kwetuwe wa mochila ninda hane nebo. Wakane kwetuwe wa mochila ninda hane dama. Oh oh, ndafane nyota. Oh oh, ndahane dama. Oh oh, ndafane nyota. Oh oh, ndahane dama. Shikizani kuna mali watipe fula. Shikizani kuna mali watipe fula. Fulanga ine pasikwa ona. Fulanga ine oh pasikwa ona. Fulanga ine pasikwa ona. Fulanga ine oh pasikwa ona. Fulanga ine diwe mahula. Fulanga ine oh diwe mahundu tule oh. Hundu tule mahundu tule valumewe. Mahundu tule hundu tule mahundu tule valumewe. Mahundu tule hundu tule mahundu tule helele. Mahundu tule hundu tule mahundu tule helele. Mahundu tule hundu tule helele. Mahundu tule hundu tule helele. Mahundu tule kumuka kwana 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 helele. Mahundu tule helele. 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 Masula helele. Oh oh, ndafane nyota. Oh oh, ndahane dama. Oh oh, ndafane nyota. Oh oh, ndahane dama. Oh oh, ndafane nyota. Oh oh, ndahane dama. Nje buyele la muka hulu. La muka nyuka bana banosha. Yesu.
talking about the Bukalanga Gathering, UK Bukalanga Gathering. And with me on the line today, I've got Mr. Hikhwa, who is the Bukalanga chair. Mr. Hikhwa, how are you, sir?
I'm okay, sir. I'm okay. I'm okay. Greetings to every Bukalanga worldwide. Ndo vumamamuka zubanana kose kwa muli. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hikhwa. Tell us about this animal called Bukalanga Gathering. What is it? What are its aims? What are its objectives?
Right. Bukalanga Gathering is really a group of Bukalanga sons and daughters. It was really started, the deliberations to form Bukalanga Gathering UK started around 2015. And we had our first gathering in 2016 in Nottingham. There were key figures who initiated this project. Some of the people who initiated this project are the likes of Lakimoyo, Difa Dure Bango, Teach Matwaza, Skumbuzo Mlalazi, and quite a number of people, including myself. I was involved in the deliberations, as well as people like Vincent Ndlovu, our brother, and the others joined at a later stage, Mr. Matwazas, and we have our lady who was also among the initial discussions, Ms. Konzilen Ndebele. The reason for initiating this project was because people have traveled a lot. We are all over the world. And as a result, we now have children and grandchildren. So people inevitably feel very lonely in their spaces. And our children, we bear abroad far from Bulilima and other places of Zimbabwe. They find themselves struggling a lot with identity. They lose their culture, their identity, their history, even the food, religion, models, and all lot of things. So the group primarily was formed to ensure that we pass on the Kalanga heritage to our children who are born abroad, and also serve as a forum to discuss and interface with others so that people don't feel lonely and get depressed and end up with a lot of hardships. I think I'll stop there for now, unless if you want me to expand further.
If you could, please, if you could, you are free to expand.
Yes. So the whole idea really, as I've already alluded to, was to ensure that we have a forum that brings together Bukalanga sons and daughters so that we keep our heritage passing or transcending through generations to generations. So as a result, it was agreed that we will have an annual gathering. We call it gathering because we gather every year. There have been gatherings almost every year, save for those 2 years when there was a world lockdown due to COVID. There has been gatherings. Nottingham, I think we've gathered twice. There has been a gathering in Leeds, Southend, and the last one was in Sheffield last year. And this year, we are preparing another one on the 6th of July, which will be held at Northampton. There will be a gathering on the 6th of July at Northampton, where we have actually invited other people like the local leadership, the mayor, the MPs, the ministers, so that this Kalanga thing does not exclude other people as well. We know there are so many people from different cultures and traditions in this country, we are actually encouraging to come and join us when we showcase our traditions in terms of music, Kalanga dressing, singing, as I've said, our food, and our warmth, and even our language. We pride ourselves nelebelega chikalanga tumbuchos. Tibana bechikalanga atitokaka kuti chikalanga chipele. Chikalanga lulimi gunozipa kwazo. And again, chikalanga is so rich like other languages. Zinongabo English and Zulu. Tinamabala manjinji, which describe one particular thing. I'm sorry I didn't actually introduce myself fully. My name is David Kenneth Hikhwa. Dinkololo 122 kindizekuluga ndakakulila kumachinge azvidiya kutombote secondary after Angwa. Then obviously manondiziva ndakainga government chinga kuchipurisa as a senior commissioned officer. I'm a health professional. Then UK ndiko kwandegala ndachive nevana ili ku-UK. So yes, so we are a forum that brings together families, and it does akuti kuna vanhu vanjinji vana vanovoya through sponsored care UK visas, vanhu vanovoya ngeno velahika vivavoka. So tova nevanhu who can serve as mentors. People can be mentored so that they have soft landing in UK. Wherever kuhango iyo uli mwana kenembisana uya uidzi muhango ya usingazive kuti GP unono hula chini, vana kuzvikwele nonda poni, mabhasi, transport, kose kokuya. Kwaka kuna vanhu vanokuncedisa vekubhadala voko kutira kuti acclimatize with the environment. So yes, that's what we are. And for this year, we are really aiming big. We've had some key objectives for this year to register our Bukalanga Gathering as a charitable organization, which I'm actually finalizing today or tomorrow. We have opened a bank account. We've got work streams that are ongoing in terms of career pathways, to ensure that our children choose the right career pathways. And we're calling in the mayor to talk about integration so that our children don't find themselves on the wrong side of the law, or maybe getting into other issues like drug takings and all the social evils. So yes, Bukalanga Gathering is quite a progressive forum, quite educative, empathetic, with a lot of leadership models, and we're quite a rich forum aiming to stabilize our Kalanga heritage abroad. We want to have home away so that we don't lose touch with our Bukalanga. And we also aim to empower people from Zimbabwe, mainly from Bukalanga region. We will be identifying the needs in the Bukalanga region. We have other work streams like Plumtree Polytechnic College. We are also the ones who really ensured that it starts. The government took it over, but we had initiated it here in the diaspora. We are supporting struggling children at the Polytechnic College. We will be having a lot of help projects as we grow. Once we identify funding streams that makes our case healthy, we will be supporting a lot of need people back home and empower our children to grow up to be very reliable and stable individuals. Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Hikhwa, you are Bukalanga Gathering UK. Does it mean that there's Bukalanga Gathering Germany, Bukalanga Gathering Norway, Bukalanga Gathering South Africa, or this is just an initiative that started here in the UK?
This is an initiative that started in UK because of the geographical distances in between us or among us, we are encouraging people in other spheres of the world. For instance, Australia, North America. I certainly know North America, they are busy trying to organize something. We are hoping that some of their individuals will visit us this year so that they see what we do here. We will be having some interface and benchmarking exercises. I think we'll choose some of the guys here to go to America and help them set up the similar thing. The only difficulty will be some countries may not have as many people as UK. You know, historically, UK has got more people from Zimbabwe because of the colonial history, and America, of course, and Australia. But places like Germany and other European countries, they may not have a good critical mass of Bukalanga to organize. But those who are near, like Germany, France, Poland, these other European countries, Ireland, not far from us, they can always join us here in UK. But if they are a good number, wherever they are, we will encourage them to establish something like this so that no one is left out.
Okay. And talking of countries like Germany, Spain, maybe countries that are near the UK, have you done any efforts to identify those Kalangas who are there and maybe invite them to the Bukalanga Gathering?
Definitely. We have our marketing team, and we are obviously on Facebook and online. So if anybody, wherever they are in the world, see us, they are free to call anybody with the details on the website so that we can work with them. We will be emphasizing and upping up the game in terms of marketing, really. We haven't done much to reach everybody wherever they are, but I think the onus is on those Bukalanga who are wherever they are to get in touch with us. Once they do, I promise you we will be more than 100% happy to assist or even visit them where they are to help them establish a project like this, because it's quite helpful to the children, especially if people have identified those countries as their homes as well.
All right, Mr. Hikhwa, let's give our listeners a taste of Bukalanga music, and then we'll continue after that.
Yes, sir.
Bana bantokwa. Shongololo. Abana bana bantokwa. Bekatibo jongololo. 100% Chikalanga lyrics. Nasi tinatate Hikhwa ibo veli chairman of Bukalanga Gathering UK. Mr. Hikhwa.
Yes, sir.
Right. Maybe this is a question that maybe I should have asked in the beginning. Right. There are some people, maybe if you can just maybe in brief define who are the Bukalanga. There are some people, you hear someone saying, I'm not a Nkalanga person because at home we don't speak Chikalanga or we speak Chindebele, you know. You hear someone from Cholocho saying, no. I'm not Kalanga. Who are the Bukalangas?
Right. I know this is a controversial topic, but to be honest, history, even research, people will tell you, Bukalanga people were the first people to reside in places like Masvingo, Zimbabwe, the Kami ruins, all the way to Mapungubwe, and they were under various chiefs. When the Zulu people, the Nguni people came, they obviously did a lot of good and bad things among the Kalanga. Most Kalanga people lost their culture, they lost language, they lost their traditions, and the majority of people who live in places like Nkai, Lupane, Cholocho, Gwanda, maybe Ntavazinduna area, all the areas, some people call themselves Ndeweles when they are actually Kalangans. And the Zulus, they've got very specific surnames, the Ngunis. Most of the people with the totems like Moyo, Ndebele, Lovu, Kupe, all those totems, they are Kalangas. So the Kalangas, to be honest, I know history is written by the conquerors. We were subdued. As a result, most of our history is kind of silenced, or is not said loudly as it should be. So Kalangas really are the people who reside in most part of Botswana, maybe up to Francistown, Tutume area, pulling all the way to around Bulawayo, Cholocho region. And historically, people will lost their languages. We know that the people who call themselves Shonas now, there was a professor who came from Wits University who went there and grouped them together and formed this language called Shona from different groupings. But the Kalangas were there, and they were pushed from Masvingo region. And the history has it that the Kalanga people are really people who built the Zimbabwe ruins. Masvingo, people call them Masvingo. Now, those ruins, the Kami ruins, where people like Chivundule used to reside. So, without really stepping on other people's toes, the Kalanga are the predominant tribe in the southern part of Matabeleland. And their origins there, they didn't come from somewhere. Of course, there were groupings here and there, but history tells us that the Kalanga people really originated, or maybe they were the first people to reach the southern part of Zimbabwe, covering all the way up to Masvingo there. And that's who we are. And in Botswana, we have our brothers and sisters, of course. The white people, when they drew their boundaries in Berlin, they divided our tribe, our Kalanga tribe, into two parts. We've got Kalangas in Botswana and in Zimbabwe, but we are one and the same people. As a result, when we do this Bukalanga gathering, we do have people from Botswana joining us as well. And having said that, I know you played Wanawantogwa. We are in preparations to ensure that they come and grace our occasion. This year in 2014, I know my colleagues are working hard to ensure that they talk to the Botswana Commission, that's the High Commission in London, to see how best they can help so that we bring Banabantogwa group to come and grace our occasion. Just to show that Kalanga is one and the same thing. We are aiming to bring Banabantogwa here to come and grace us with our 100% lyrics, as my brother is emphasizing there. In a nutshell, that's how far I can go. I know I can speak a lot about this because lately I've been trying to research exactly who we are, where we come from, and the rest. Unfortunately, some of the history could be a bit painful. I'll just leave it for now.
All right, maybe we'll need to dedicate a day for that one. Okay, I just wanted people to know that when you say Bukalanga Gathering, it doesn't mean that usually when you say Bukalanga, people think of Plantre and maybe perhaps Kezi. But it means everyone who is of Kalanga origin, even if you're not speaking in Ndebele. Because you find like places like Filabusi, Tafilabusi, Gwandaluzi, you find places like Gweluchena and Kaide, all those are Kalanga names. So if you're Totem, if you're in Ndlovu, if you're in Moyo, if you're in Mpofu, chances are you are Kalanga. So you are free to come and learn about your culture in the Bukalanga region. And the Bukalanga Gathering, that will be held on the 6th of July in Northampton. And then talking of programs that Bukalanga Gathering has, is it just this gathering, or maybe you organize even camps for Bukalanga kids, whereby maybe they can camp, or they can spend a weekend playing Bukalanga games that were used to be played in the Bukalanga setup, learning Bukalanga songs and so forth. Do you have those kind of programs as Bukalanga Gathering in the UK?
It's to be honest, it's a very good vision you are actually selling to us. When we started, obviously, we got developed by this COVID thing. We have, in this current running executive, we have all those ideas have been talked about. We have a young guy, Mr. Mililin Tapela, is our youth. We have actually tasked him with coming up with programs that will sensitize and conscientize and galvanize the spirit of Bukalanga among our youth. Yes, those are things we are thinking about. The only problem we have in this world where we live in, sometimes time becomes our enemy, but definitely what you have mentioned is a very vital thing. We will think about it. I will be running it through our youth chair, Milili Tapera.
All right. We know that starting something new, and initiating something, there are always challenges that come along with that. Bukalanga Gathering, what are the challenges that you've faced so far as Bukalanga Gathering?
Yeah, apart from COVID, I think the challenge has been on the marketing side. I don't think we have marketed ourselves as much as we should have. And as a result, I think I have a strong feeling we still have some of Bukalanga people who are not aware of this project. Challenge, of course, being the time, and sometimes finding the personnel, people who are ready and happy to carry out these processes, because in this country, people are so busy with the work. When they come from work, they are so exhausted sometimes to do these extra moral activities. But I think the main challenge has been time, as well as sometimes some of the guys who also started, I don't know why they've developed a bit of cold feet. We need to revisit everybody so that we pull together and leave this thing for our children here in a better place. I suppose some of the challenges could be financial, but we are working on ways to see how best we can self-fund, because we're a non-profiting organization. But with the registration I talked about, being a charitable organization, we may be able to access funds from the local councils, from the Arts Council, from lottery organizations. Once we are registered and our objectives and aims are well transparent up there, I'm sure we will be able to do some project proposals and get some finances and finance all these activities you've also mentioned. I think those are the small challenges we have faced so far. I mean, they've always been, when you start a project, there are milestones and blind spots and the rest. We are learning as we go along, but hopefully with this current executive we have, I can see a lot of energy and enthusiasm and individual effort to ensure that we lift Bukalanga up to where it should be. So hopefully in 2 years' time, we'll be talking something differently. Thank you.
And in terms of achievements, are there any notable achievements that you can touch on and say, I think we have achieved here, we've achieved there? What achievements can you note?
Yeah, as I've mentioned that, obviously the people who started this conversation, the likes of Mr. Ndlovu, Hani Ndlovu, he was the first chairman of the project with some people like Luck and the rest. They had identified that we are so scattered all over. We have no forum to meet and kind of take off the stress and get to know each other. I think the biggest achievement is to ensuring that we have a regular annual gathering. I think that is a massive achievement, because this is now a standing item that is there. Every first week of July, there is a Bukalanga Gathering, and people can pencil and diarize their time, knowing that first week of July, they need some off to just come and showcase their Bukalanga and be proud of who they are. And I think the second achievement we have come up, we have obviously about 3 executive teams now. The first one that Hani Ndlovu started, and then there was a gentleman, Mr. Cooper, whom I took over from last year. And here we are with another executive, carrying on from where others have left or initiated. We are doing as much as we can as well, so that in 2025, next year, we hand over to another team with Bukalanga Gathering in a more and a better shape.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hikhwa. Let us just give our listeners a bit of Bukalanga. Mr. Hikhwa.
Yes, sir.
All right, coming and narrowing down into the Bukalanga Gathering, the 2024 program.
Mm-hmm.
Right, briefly, can you just outline what's in store for people who will be attending this program? What's in store for us?
Right. Yeah, just before I mention that, the other achievements that I'd left out, Bukalanga Gathering has opened a website and a Facebook account, and led by a gentleman, Mr. Nsumiwa. And on there, there's quite rich information that people can access. And I think we will be having some online merchandise of Bukalanga gadgets or Bukalanga artifacts and other things like dressings, the t-shirts and the wood, Yes, those things will be found online. But for the day, on the 6th of July, there will be...
Oh, maybe before you go there, you just mentioned something that got me thinking now. You mentioned something like regalia attire that would be found online. All right.
Yes.
Is there a Bukalanga dress code, kind of dress code, that when somebody is dressed there, you can say, oh, that person is a Kalanga. You know, something that people you encourage people to put on that particular day on the 6th.
Yes. Yeah. Bukalanga has got typical clothing, mainly for our ladies. I know it's a controversial subject because some other tribes have been on internet earlier than us. They've put our similar clothes or pots, like a Kalanga is a typical pot. And those things, people should remember that before the advent of colonialism or Christianity, we were spiritual people. And most of our things are those maybe that you will see being worn by Banbe Osana, Banozana Osana, Kumbila Vula, Kamanyangwa, Negunjelele. So our Kalanga dressings, mostly, I think they are my black skirts and the white tops and with nice little decorations around, and even the head attire as well. But unfortunately, when you Google those attires, you find tribes like Shona also having them as they call them Bashukir or something like that. But Kalanga is a typical dressing. You will see them, if you go online, they've got nice dresses or maybe skirts, black skirts and white tops with some decorations and even the head attire. So yes, we do encourage our people to be proud of Bukalanga, but then going into times as well, modernizing, we have come up with T-shirts with the Bukalanga logo, and some of the T-shirts and the hoodies, they will obviously display some Bukalanga. The Kalanga logo will have typical Bukalanga symbols as well. So yes, we do encourage our traditional attire so that we don't lose out, especially to our new generations. We have thought of them as well and come up with T-shirts and hoodies so that they cannot say, oh, we don't want to wear this, but with their modern attire, the tracksuit, the hoodies, the T-shirts, the trainers, some people have been innovative. I've seen something from South Africa, nice trainers written Bukalanga. Yes, it's still a subject that we're expanding on. But hopefully in the near future, the whole Bukalanga region will be awash with Kalanga attire and people proud of wearing their colors and their traditional symbols.
All right.
Yes.
Then now we can go on the day, the 6th of July.
Yes. So the day will be really full of a lot of different activities, because we try not to take a lot of time having speech, but we try and have a mayor from the local authority, Northampton, there to come and share with us what they think of people from ethnic minorities and maybe highlight to us what help is there for the local people, and maybe tell us how best we can elevate our integration processes so that we are not left out. We also belong to the community that we live among. So yes, apart from speeches from people like Mayor, we'll have music from people like, I'm forgetting his name, but Ndotana, he's a well-known musician.
Allen Ndota.
Yeah, Allen Ndota, good.
Yeah.
We'll have people like Alan Doda. We'll have people like David Masuku. We'll have, as I mentioned before, that we're looking at having Banawan Tokwa. We'll have our famous DJ Pius Nduna with the music that we all love. We'll also have our local youth showcasing the skills that they have. We will also, I'm just thinking the other people will have. Yes, we've got another lady. I know she sings in Ndebele or Zulu, but she's a Kalanga girl. Her name is Sisa Senkosi. She will be one of the people gracing our occasion. And above all, I tell you what will be on the tables in terms of food and drinks will cut your tongue. There will be the best food from the Kalanga. Kalanga is so rich with a variety of foodstuffs. Our ladies are busy collecting those ingredients from back home. Nkaka, mahwe, mahonja, nyeza, giwenyovi, makavu, telele, nyemba, kose kuba kulipo. Everything in terms of food. You know, ununowe haka chano haka, engo twende kanu ete apaya, beonsila. So, as we come and see how rich Kalanga culture is in terms of food variety and the organic food, you know what I mean? Right. And obviously, the day will be predominantly music and the networking, people sharing, exchanging numbers, sharing ideas, Tangana Nirvana. It will be a lovely day. We're hoping it will be a sunny day, and the venue is massive ground outside so that people are not crammed or packed together. Massive parking, the best venue ever. See you there, guys, on the 6th of July. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Hikhwa. You know, when you mentioned networking, an idea came to me, or a thought just came to me. There's a book that I'm reading these days. It's called The Stellenbosch Mafia. Maybe you've had a chance to read the book.
Yes. The
Stellenbosch
Mafia. I've read it, yeah.
How those guys managed to come together and, you know, create a business empire as a race or as a tribe.
The white capital, yes.
To have those kind of ideas or those kind of plans as the Bukalanga people in the UK or even back home. I mean to say, one day we'd like to have our own bank, our own supermarket, our own transport system, our own this. Are those kind of things in your plans? Or you're just about heritage?
Definitely. Yeah. Those thoughts have been talked about. I think we have a lot to do because Bukalanga Natural, some of them, they believe in which we will try and spread that idea because most of people here are business people in their own rights. I mean, I run my own private company as well as I'm here. So, yes, that forum will be a good place to share, network, and see how best we can combine the resources, the mind, and so that we build something big. Definitely, the supermarket thing, I know in the main Bukalanga group, there's a gentleman, I can't remember his name, he did talk about that we should be having our own big supermarket in Plumtree there. Because we've got the resources, we can combine forces. It's a good thought. I'm going to put it in the agenda for the executive to ponder on this idea. Thank you very much for bringing it up, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hikhwa. Chose, it was so good talking to you. But before you say goodbye, let's just play the trademark. This song is a trademark. I know everyone who knows of the Bukalanga tribes. I'm sure everyone has heard this song. Everyone knows this song as well.
Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, 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 Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, Bukalanga ndiyo hangu yetu, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, Ninga chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, wana chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, wana chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, Ninga chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila
Bukalanga All Stars.
chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, wana chozana
Bukalanga ndiko kanye kwetu, Bukalanga ndilo tsime letu. Mr. Hikhwa.
Yes, sir. Ndaboka kwazo, Mr. Vaka, Mr. Ndlovu.
Nasibo taboka kwazo tate.
Dahana kwazo, nelubaka kwataba flitose. Mubene kubalakanaka, ende bakalanga kose kwa muli hango yose na kanyi kubukalanga kutichi chakechenge. Tumubuisa, tumuvalelisa, titimubene kubalaka yengema.
Toboka kwazo tate Hikhwa.
chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza kanyi, Ninga chozana zana chona na ila chonikumbuza.
There you have it, good people. That was Mr. Hikhwa, the chairman of Bukalanga Gathering UK, and he is inviting. You are all invited. You are all invited. I can see the Ndlovus here watching. I can see the Stoles. I can see the Dlaminis. You are all invited to the Bukalanga Gathering on the 6th of July in Northampton. So please make a date. Now we're in April, May, June. You have got 2 months to prepare. You've got 2 months to speak to your bosses and apply for leave, and make sure you attend this historic day, especially if you live somewhere around Warwickshire, Northamptonshire, Leicester areas. Please, just close to you. Be there, and enjoy and learn so much from the Bukalanga people, and learn so much of the Bukalanga history. And most of you can't, you can't divorce yourselves from the Bukalanga influence and the Bukalanga relations that you already have. Of course, you've got Dlaminis that are married to the Bukalanga people, that have got daughters-in-law from the Bukalanga region. So please be there. It's a day not to miss. I will be there as well. So I pray I will see you there. Well, until we meet again next time. Kwatinovetizana njimbo dzekubukalanga dzechikalanga choselele 100% Bukalanga lyrics Nemvulo unoga, that is next Monday. 11 o'clock Zimbabwean time. Kwanasi ndikati musale uzviyanana muvele khuva lakanaka nzimu ape maha